guys, my friends got me this new watch for my birthday. You're most likely thinking, I have such nice friends who got me such a wonderful gift. But no, they got me this because they call me Miss Late. It really got me wondering how I can start coming in on time. And what does time really mean? Well, time is the duration between two successive similar events. Time is essential for people to know when something is happening, was happening, or will happen. Time is measured using natural phenomena which repeat at regular intervals. A day can be measured as the duration between one sunrise to another. It can also be measured as the duration between one sunset to the next. The period between one new moon and the next, or from one full moon to the next, is what we call a month. Anciently, farmers used to take the duration from one monsoon to the next as 1 year. Days can add up to weeks, weeks to months, months to years, and years to decades. This is easy, but the challenge arose when the need to measure time intervals shorter than a day was realized. How do we measure smaller durations? One way was to use the natural movement of the sun in the form of sundial. A sundial basically measures the movement of the sun's westward march across the sky using the shadow that it casts by its vertical triangular part. The position of the shadow on the dial allows the people to get an idea of the passage of time. The force that gravity exerts on objects is used in devices like the sand clock and water clock. The water in the upper bucket and the sand in the upper bulb flows down towards the lower container through very narrow openings that allow the material to flow gradually. The period taken to fill the lower container is considered 1 unit of time. However, these devices were toppled by one simple realization. This is the pendulum. It is basically a metal bob attached to a string that is fixed to a rigid support. If you pull the bob slightly, the pendulum swings back and forth. This is known as oscillatory motion. It was observed that each oscillation back and forth from the mean position to the extreme position and back takes the same period of time. This to and fro motion is just one example of periodic motion. Of course, the amplitude and length of the pendulum might make it difficult to calculate the time period of each oscillation. So the time taken for x number of oscillations is divided by x to figure out the time period of each individual oscillation. This idea of periodic motion is replicated and used in various other forms to suit users' needs. With all these watches and clocks, I think I might just begin to reach on time.